All right, for week number 9, the biggest thing I think most people will notice, especially coming off the rest week and the half Ironman simulation, is if there's things that you messed up or things you need to tweak, there's still time, but you need to address them now because we are within 3 weeks of that race. And I know everybody's going to do great. And so take any lessons learned, even if it was all positive lessons, take a second, write down in your log, just make little notes. So often the times I would put in my log things that I would envision I'd want to come back years later and see for frame of reference. So if, for example, I know you all are going to have a great race, you have a great race and you want to see the next time you train for a race what you were feeling like week 9 leading into your race, you can make a note saying, hey, this is what I felt like, these are my results, this is what I learned. And that seemed to help me year after year as I would do things like get ready to go into Hawaii or something like that. I could see if I was feeling like my training wasn't where I wanted it to be or should be. It was so nice to be able to look back on my log and be like, nope, actually I'm right where I need to be because I've been here and I felt like this before. So one of the things that I did for this week was I didn't put a lot of pressure on your midweek run. I left it envelope style. So if you are feeling like you're about to jump out of your skin and you can go ahead and have a good run, go ahead and accelerate a little bit, but you still need to stay on this side of comfortable. And I would encourage everyone, please, to think about one of these two things, because I would say so often people are one of these two sides. They're feeling really great because they're super fit, or they're tired and they're getting worried. Listen, we've been pushing hard now for 9 weeks. We are in the 9th week. So you are tired by design. And just because you had a rest week, I always relate it to, it's kind of like when you let a scab start to heal. It cracks and it hurts when you move. Your muscles are the same way. So sometimes, especially late in a build season, when you throw a rest week in there, you can actually feel a little bit more groggy getting back to your normal routine because the muscles have started to heal, but they haven't finished healing. So you want to also remember, going back on that, it takes about 21 days to fully repair a muscle. So now is the time where we need to make sure that fitness doesn't decline. So you really don't want to be skipping a lot of workouts or bailing on a lot of stuff, but you also are getting into that area where you can't really build a lot of fitness going into the race either. So now it's all about feeling confident and dialed in. And I would rather you dial back the efforts just a little bit and leave those workouts feeling like you could have done just a little more than smoking yourself and then being intimidated, like, how am I going to finish this race? So that's what I want you thinking about in week 9. Dial in everything that you learned from last week, and I'll see you all next week.